Welcome, everyone. My name is Jessica Eberbach. I am Trilogy's Director of Training. Today's webinar, we are going to talk about Don't Scare Leads Away, 5 reminders for leasing professionals. How many times have you called a local business, maybe you found through Google or Yelp, only to have the worst phone experience? You think to yourself, this person might need a little bit more training on how to talk on the phone professionally. As a previous runner, I know that I've definitely hung up the phone and thought, there's no way that I want to live in a community after having an interaction like that, only to have future interactions with that person. Maybe I have to make a work order online, or maybe I need to pay my rent. Well, I won't want to do a lot of that stuff if I've just had a terrible phone experience with them. Maybe not every runner thinks about it that directly, but the first human interaction, usually on the phone, is a significant step in the selling process. In fact, most of us already know the basics of how we should treat people on the job and how we want to be treated when we call a business. So let's go through those 5 reminders for our leasing professionals or anyone who answers the phone calls. Remember that the prospect is not your enemy. Okay, so that's an exaggeration. You probably don't think of someone looking for an apartment as your enemy. But maybe you're multitasking and you're tired. A resident just called to complain about something out of your control. There's maintenance requests that you want to still process, and a previous resident just wrote an unfair and angry review online. But remember, this person on the phone is not against you. Ask lots of questions. Asking genuine questions to find out what the prospect is looking for and what they need. The more that you're able to understand the prospect, the easier it is to present your community as it answers and finds a solution for them. You have what they need. Asking questions to learn more about them also transitions nicely into asking to schedule a tour. When you're able to ask more questions, that leads into more conversation, and you discover more things about a person than you initially were targeting for. And this helps build that relationship and build that trust between you and that prospect. Ask their name and use it. Not only is this a polite habit, but it makes that prospect feel a personal connection to you and the community. And having a personal connection is key to selling anything. How many times before have you heard, they're not necessarily buying the product, they're buying who's selling that product? Be prepared and know your stuff. You know when you've gone to a restaurant and you ask about what the soup of the day is, and then the waiter doesn't even know what it is? Sure, you can be patient and wait for them to go find out, but in some ways, it just seems odd because knowing what's on the menu, it's part of their job. So as a leasing professional, you must know what units you have to offer, the details of your pet policy, the square footage of bedrooms, if there are east-facing windows, and the name of nearby elementary schools. Being able to quickly answer questions and concerns on the phone moves the prospect one step closer to becoming a new resident. I highly recommend having a leasing toolkit or a leasing binder. And in this binder, this is where you keep your LO sheets, your daily pricing. You've got your floor plans in there with maybe some unique facts about your community. For example, maybe all of your 3 bedrooms, maybe they're just on the 3rd floor. Or Maybe all of your garden homes, they don't have a pantry. So being able to write these facts in your community so you can be able to help answer any prospect questions. I've already said having elementary schools. It's nice to know, especially for families, if they're coming into your communities. They want to know what the school district is. Do you have any bus stops nearby? And finally, remember, you're simply talking to a person who's looking for a home. A home is a safe place where someone feels welcome and secure. A warm, inviting, pleasant tone can make all the difference in getting that lead to schedule a tour. You play an important role. You have an impact on them. Choosing where they're going to live, this is a personal decision. This is where they're going to raise their family. This is where they're going to come home after work and relax. So this is a really big decision. So you're just that key person helping them find that perfect place. You can stand out from the crowd by remembering that you're speaking to an individual looking for a place to live, laugh, cook meals, celebrate. Maybe they got a job promotion. Maybe they're expecting a new baby. Right? Lots of life changes are always happening. They want to come home and they want to relax, rest, and just enjoy life. The easier you make it for them to imagine feeling comfortable at your community, the more your leads will turn into leases. As simple as that. Thank you for attending Don't Scare Away Leads. If you have questions or comments, please contact me at jeberbach@livetrilogy.com. Thanks again, and I hope you have a great day.